This is an option F concept, used to explain how agricultural innovations spread and why adoption is uneven. Thorsten Hagerstrand was a Swedish geographer who spent much of his career studying how ideas and innovations move through society. Back in the 1950s, he was fascinated by one question. When a new technology or idea is introduced, why do some people adopt it quickly while others resist for years? We define an innovation as a new idea or technology that is successfully introduced into an existing socio-economic system. But here's the key: he showed that adoption isn't chaotic. It follows a pattern. So, what determines how quickly an idea spreads? Hagerstrand identified three main factors. First, neighborhood effects. The closer you are to someone using a new idea, the more likely you are to adopt it yourself. Think of a farmer trying a new irrigation method. Word of mouth spreads faster in villages than across distant regions. But during this time, more people are resisting new ideas. Why? Because they've worked for generations. Trusting the old ways can outweigh potential gains. Second, there are barriers. Even when people hear about an innovation, adoption can be delayed by lack of money, missing equipment, distrust, or even the physical environment. Hills, marshes, or poor soil can all slow down uptake. For examples, you can say some new farming ideas catch on quickly because they're simple and cheap, like hand tools or drought-resistant seeds. Others, like big machines, take longer to spread because they cost more, are harder to use, and farmers need to be trained first. And third, hierarchical diffusion. Often, new ideas spread from the top down. Wealthier or more influential farmers try it first, setting an example for the rest. So adoption often flows from the richest to the poorest, or from urban centers to rural areas. Hagerstrand's framework helps us understand how innovations like new agricultural technologies move through communities, why some farmers adopt them fast, and why others take longer. For example, when modern irrigation or high-yield crop techniques are introduced, early adopters are often better resourced farmers who can experiment first. Their neighbors may observe and adopt next, while others delay because of cost, access, or trust issues. Over time, adoption spreads, though a few farmers will continue using traditional methods. In sum, that when you answer questions about innovation and diffusion, explain why it happens. Neighborhood effects, barriers, hierarchical spread, and connect it to real-world examples like agricultural technology. But Hagerstrand's theory isn't perfect. First, it's too rooted in physical distance. Hagerstrand was writing in the 1950s, long before the internet. Today, ideas don't need to travel village by village. They spread instantly through smartphones, social media, and global networks, making geography far less important than it once was. Second, the model underestimates individual choice. Hagerstrand's framework can feel deterministic, as if people adopt innovations simply because of where they live or who they know. In reality, decisions are shaped by beliefs, culture, education, and attitudes to risk, not just proximity or status. Third, it's less effective in highly connected societies. Innovation doesn't always flow from the top down. In many modern contexts, ideas spread sideways or even upwards through peer networks, online communities, and grassroots movements, especially in the digital economy. And finally, the theory assumes innovation is always desirable. Hagerstrand explains how ideas spread, but not whether they should. Resistance isn't always ignorance, it can be rational, especially when innovations bring social, economic, or environmental risks. So while Hagerstrand gives us a powerful foundation, it's a model of its time, one that needs updating to explain how ideas move today.